We have some really exciting news. So I am excited to share this story for you guys because big news for the cannabis industry. LeafLink, the leading wholesale platform for cannabis, has just announced a groundbreaking payment option called Payment on Sell-Through, or POST. This innovative solution guarantees payments to brands as retailers pay for what they sell, significantly reducing the issue of delinquent payments. With POST, brands will receive automated weekly payments based on the previous week's sales, helping to alleviate financial strain and improve cash flow for both parties. Alongside established options like direct pay and flex pay, POST is designed to create a secure, transparent, and predictable transaction ecosystem in the cannabis market. LeafLink CEO Artie Minson emphasized the importance of this new tool, stating that it addresses a critical need within the industry by ensuring timely payments and reducing upfront costs for retailers. POST aims to transform how business is done in this challenging market. Currently available in Michigan, Mississippi, and Colorado, LeafLink plans to expand this offering to more states soon. For more information on how POST can benefit your business, reach out to LeafLink today. So this is exciting, you guys. I don't know how many of you have dealt with retail, but on the brand side, it's a pain in the ass. On the retail side, it's a pain in the ass. Part of this is shame on the retailers. These brands are struggling because they're not getting paid. They're robbing Peter to pay Paul. If you have taken my product in and you're putting a keystone markup on it, by the time you have sold half of that through, I should be paid in full because you have now made all of my money. So I'm really excited to see this transparency for brands, to see retailers kind of getting some direct accountability, because remember, LeafLink is now linked up with Dama Financial. We have to bank through Dama in a lot of instances. So it sounds like we're just going to pull that money right from your account and pay your bills for you. So LeafLink, kudos to you guys. This is a great idea, and I'm going to throw it back to the team and see what y'all think.
So can you explain how this works? Like, are they going to just like take money out of their account? Is that really how this is going to work?
Hell yeah, they are. They're going to say, hey, Jason sold 75 Maven 8s. All right, Shane, you're going to get a payment for 75 Maven 8s because that's what Jason sold through.
Really?
Yeah. What also is cool for you because it means that when they come in, they're not like, hey, COD on this order, because now there's some accountability and they know that as you sell it, they're going to get the money for it.
Man, you know who I think is end up going to get the short end of the stick on this?
Who?
The tax agencies.
No, the tax accountability is still calculated on a monthly and quarterly basis.
Well, what I'm saying is this: is I feel as though a lot of the times, a lot of the money that's supposed to go to brands ends up going to pay for staff, pay for other overhead related expenses. And I feel that taxes may be the ones to get the short end of the stick. I'm pretty sure the CDFTA is going to probably sign up for this same program now.
The CDTFA is going to get theirs whether they have to till tap you for it or not. So don't you worry about those guys. They are good at collecting.
But if they come in and till tap you and Dom is taking money out of your bank account, then money's not going to go in the bank account, and the whole program's not going to work.
It's going to sound like some of these owners are going to be driving Acuras and not Audis in a couple months. But hey, sucks to be you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd like to think that all of these are going to turn out the way they're promised, but it hasn't been my experience.
Mm-hmm.
What we really need is banking, real banking with lines of credit, so that when you show up and it is a COD, there's a line of credit that actually pays the people that drop it off. And you're not having to play these games. Oh, I sold 15 units. I'm going to pay you for 15 units at your price. Like, fuck that. I got bills to pay too. I need my money now. And that's how real business works. And even though this might be a step forward, we're still circling the drain when it comes to making payments. And the tax people will get paid. And if you don't, there's a special place where they use sporks, where they happy to have you.
They do use sporks over there. They got lots of extra sporks.
I'm only using a spork at KFC for this rest of my life.
Is that right?
That's the only place. Me and the Colonel.
Mm-hmm. Colonel. Any thoughts on this, Rachelle? What do you think about this? You think these brands are going to get paid more?
I don't know. I guess I'm a little concerned about the technology itself, right? Or if something gets miscalculated, or something else happens where maybe they needed that money in their account for some other thing for a second, and then the money gets taken out.
That's what I'm saying. I think is going to happen. Exactly that.
Yeah, that's my only concern is if it works, cool. These brands should be getting paid when something sells through. There's no question about that. But I just hope that it doesn't do more harm than good. That's all.
I think it's
No,
gonna
that's
be
fair.
a big clusterfuck.
You know what? Maybe it'll teach some people how to manage their finances.
You know, I think
Yeah.
a lot of people are poorly manage their finances in this space. That part is totally true, but I'm not sure that it's going to teach them how to.
This whole industry is quite, as I like to call it, hood rich. We got a lot of nice shit, not a lot of money in the bank. So hopefully we can kind of change that around. And I don't think it's fair. Like I feel for brands when I know that friends of mine are having to take out loans so that they can pay their sales team and make their payroll. Like that sucks when they're having to take out loans to do another packaging run because they've got 2.5 million in receivables uncollected.
Oh, I know.
So we know it's sold because it's good product. These are good brands. These aren't like shitty, I won't name any names, that just sit on the shelf. These are good brands that we sell through pretty quickly. So I think everybody needs to be a little more aware that your bad practices might screw someone else's business.
Fair enough. Dale, I mean, you think your law firm is going to lose any money from this? You got all of a sudden some clients ain't going to have money to pay their legal bills because their money just got automatically withdrawn by DAMA to pay the vendors.
Well, that's not how we play the game, Jason. You got to put money in my retainer before I even agree to represent you. Mm-hmm. And if you don't pay me, I fire your ass. That's how it works.
Have you ever?
I wish that the industry could do more of that. They're not in a position to do that. Mm-hmm. The people with the least amount of oomph in this are down at the bottom. They're the cultivators. They're the ones getting screwed. Mm-hmm. They're the last to get paid. The next are the brand people. Okay, they're the ones putting this out into the stream of commerce, getting it tested. It lands at a retail store, and then I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. Mm-hmm. In the legal business, we get paid because of our time and our experience. And I've been burned enough that I don't even talk to you much on the phone until you put money in my account. That's the way it has to work because I've been screwed too many times.
I heard the hell out of that, Dale.
You know who else gets screwed? Your compliance consultants, and it's our fucking day. So maybe reach in your pocket and pay those past due invoices. Mama needs her money.
At least today, because today is National Compliance Day.